Nursing is a demanding and noble profession requiring both physical and emotional resilience. Nurses often face intense situations that can lead to burnout and compassion fatigue, yet they also experience moments of deep satisfaction through helping others. Good day, we are the researchers from BSN 3C Group 1B. I am Debbie Claire Bacojo and together with me are my colleagues.
I am Maria Carla Julianti Iran.
And I am Bea Salve S. Barbosa.
And I am Jade Ann Bebe.
And we are here to present our research study entitled Levels of Burnout, Compassion Fatigue, and Compassion Satisfaction Among Nursing Students During Clinical Exposure. The purpose of our research is to determine the levels of burnout, compassion fatigue, and compassion satisfaction between level 3 and 4 student nurses in a local university during their clinical exposures. Specifically, it aimed to determine the following questions. What are the demographic profiles of nursing students in terms of sex, year levels, and socioeconomic status? What is the level of professional quality of life of levels 3 and 4 nursing students in terms of burnout and compassion fatigue, compassion satisfaction? Is there a significant relationship between the level of burnout among nursing students and the profile variables? Is there a significant relationship between the level of compassion fatigue among nursing students and profile variables? And lastly, is there a significant relationship between the level of compassion satisfaction among nursing students and their profile variables?
For the research design, the study utilized a quantitative correlational design due to the nature of the investigated variables. These three variables, burnout, compassion fatigue, compassion satisfaction, are complex psychological constructs that arise from a multitude of factors, many of which cannot be directly controlled or manipulated by the researchers. The study also utilized a survey method. This method enables a collection of numerical data that can be swiftly analyzed through statistical techniques. It allowed researchers to capture an overall overview of patterns within the target population.
Next is the participants. For the participants of the study are the undergraduates of academic year 2023-2024 Level 3 and Level 4 students from Bachelor of Science in Nursing from a local university. Out of 479 students, 218 has been selected using Slovin's formula with a confidence level of 95% and interval of 0.05%, and a probability technique using of stratified simple random sampling for the precise and accurate selection of the respondents.
For the instrument, a researcher made questionnaire based on the previous study of Matthias and Wetzel in 2017, the Professional Quality of Life Questionnaire of STAM in 2010. The instrument features a 5-point Likert scale derived from the Standardized Professional Quality of Life Questionnaire, a well-established tool used to measure compassion fatigue and related constructs among healthcare professionals. The instrument has a validity score of 4.87, which was interpreted as excellent. It was validated by 3 validators by the utilization of Gordon skates adapted from Odocado of 2020. The reliability scores are as follows: 0.76 for burnout and 0.86 for both compassion fatigue and compassion satisfaction using the Cronbach alpha test. For the demographic profile of the participants in terms of sex, 218 individuals participated, with females constituting 79.4% and males making up 20.6%.
Looking at the distribution of the respondents by year level, we found that level 4 had the highest number of participants, making up 55% of the population, followed by the level 3 with 45%.
Next, under the demographic profiles for the socioeconomic status, for the analysis of the data reveals a diverse distribution of households across income tiers. Most are from households that earns between 43,828 pesos and 76,669 pesos monthly, which falls under the middle class. And then the lowest percentage falls into the household with the highest income category of 219,140 pesos and above, which falls to the upper class. These findings underscores a versatile socioeconomic landscape of the Philippines, highlighting income inequality as a notable aspect.
For the level of professional quality of life, burnout indicates a low level with a combined mean score of 26.0 and an ST of 4.61 for levels 3 and 4. Compassion fatigue is at the average level of 28.3 and an ST of 7.80 as the overall average score. And lastly, For the compassion satisfaction, it indicates an average level of 40.4 with an ST of 5.50 overall average score.
Next is for the significant relationship between the levels of burnout among nursing students and the profile variables. According to the data, it revealed a low burnout score where it shows the p-value is greater than 0.05. Therefore, the three variables examined did not show any statistically significant impact on the burnout experienced by nursing students. In simple words, there is no significant relationship between burnout and the aforementioned variables.
So for Table 7 indicates no significant relationship between sex and year level to compassion fatigue level among nursing students. However, there is a significant relationship between socioeconomic status and compassion fatigue.
For the significant relationship between the level of compassion satisfaction among nursing students and the profile variable, we found that there is no significant relationship between compassion satisfaction among nursing students and their sex, year level, or socioeconomic status. This means that regardless of these demographics, nursing students exhibit similar levels of compassion satisfaction during their clinical exposure.
So for the conclusion, majority of the nursing students that participated in the study belong to the female group. Most of them are from level 4 of sections A, B, and D. Majority came from families with a middle income class between 43,828 and 76,694 pesos. Burnout levels among level 3 and level 4 nursing students are low, while compassion fatigue and satisfaction are rated at an average level. Gender, academic level, and family income had no statistically significant difference on burnout and compassion satisfaction levels. And lastly, gender and academic level had no statistically significant difference on compassion fatigue levels, but had a significant difference based on family income.
Next is the recommendations. For the recommendation, these are the following suggestions that is drawn from the study's findings and conclusion. To the College of Nursing Administration, prioritize mental well-being for all students and faculty, regardless of financial background, by implementing wellness activities, stress management workshops, and work-life balance initiatives. Next, to the College of Nursing faculty, regularly assess and improve students' coping skills during clinical placements. Actively support students with personalized strategies to enhance their abilities and confidence. Next, to the nursing students, to utilize the college's support services such as counseling, peer groups, and academic advising. Also, to seek guidance from faculty, mentors, and peers as needed. Next, to the nursing professionals, share resources and best practices to promote well-being and prevent burnout among nursing students. And lastly, to the future researchers, is to investigate the efficacy of intervention methods for enhancing student well-being and averting burnout and compassion fatigue. That is all for us. Thank you for listening.